Hey guys, it's Nick from This here. I can't stress enough just how much fun I'm having with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I've completely abandoned any other game I was playing. Sparking Zero is the perfect sequel to Tenkaichi 3, and in my opinion, dethroned it as the best Dragon Ball Z game ever made. With 184 playable characters at launch, there's no shortage of options. However, there's even more to look forward to, as there's already been 3 DLC seasons confirmed, a Dragon Ball Super Superhero Pack, as well as 2 Dragon Ball Daima packs. Today's video will be going over what we know, as well as the characters I expect to see in these new packs. Let's get started. The Superhero DLC pack will be the first one released, with a vague Q1 2025 release date found on the game's Steam page. Q1 of a year is from January to March, and the second DLC pack is also set to release in Q1. So, I imagine Superhero will be released in late January, and the first Daima pack will be sometime in March. The third pack will be released sometime in Q2 of 2025, so anywhere between April and June, and that'll be another Daima pack. So far, the descriptions only mention new playable characters. There's no mention of stages, costumes, or story DLC, yet. In the promotional art, it's confirmed that we're getting 20 plus characters. I'm assuming 10 Daima characters and 10 superhero characters. I can see the 2 Daima packs being split up with 5 characters each, while the superhero pack will come with 10. Keep in mind it says 20 plus, which is vague and suggests that there will be more than 20 characters. My guess is there will be 20 unique characters, but some will have multiple transformations, which counts as separate characters on the roster. Now I'll be going over the characters I expect to see in these DLC packs, starting with the superhero characters. I hope instead of just getting the new transformations for Gohan and Piccolo, that we get new, super versions of the characters. Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, and Frieza have Z and Super variations on the base roster, while Gohan and Piccolo only have their Z versions currently. I think the Super versions are being saved for this pack, so that we can still transform into Beast and Orange during a match. Teen Goten and Teen Trunks are finally revealed in Superhero after years and years of waiting for them to grow up in Super. It would be awesome to play as these versions of the characters in-game, and while they don't transform into Super Saiyans during the movie, they do transform during the superhero manga retelling, and obviously they can transform into Super Saiyan, they're Goten and Trunks, so fingers crossed they get their Super Saiyan forms in-game too. We see the Gammas in the promotional art for the DLC, which makes them the only confirmed DLC characters so far. While Kid Pan isn't a very exciting character, she is a new character shown off in the movie, and she's a capable fighter due to her training with Piccolo. So, I can see her making the cut. Cell Max is the main villain of the movie, and will definitely be another big boy joining the roster. No question there. That would leave 2 slots left if we're going by my 10 character theory, and I'm not really sure who the last 2 characters could be. I'm gonna go with some random picks, Magenta with his power armor suit, and a Red Ribbon Army soldier to rival the Frieza Force soldier. On to the Dragon Ball Daima DLC packs. I'll just go over the characters I expect to see, and not exactly how I expect them to be split up. This is still tricky to say for sure, because at the time of recording this video, only the first episode of Daima has aired. We already have Mini Goku in-game as the pre-order bonus, so it's safe to assume we'll get some other mini characters. Mini Vegeta and Mini Piccolo were both shown off in a character concept image with the other main protagonists, so I expect them to be shoo-ins. Supreme Kai isn't playable at all, which is wild. Since he has a render in-game already, as well as a big role in Daima, I could see us getting both him as a playable character and a mini version. Kibito is a character who is seldom playable, but seeing as he has a role in the upcoming anime, it could be a good time to add him. Plus, if they do this, we could get another fusion variant in-game with Kibito Kai. There's a handful of new characters who have been introduced in Daima, but from the ones I've seen, they don't all seem like fighters. I've chosen the characters I expect to see in-game that have the most potential for a unique moveset. There are these 3 new characters that haven't been fully shown off yet, known as the Tamagami. Without spoiling too much, they are guardians of the demon realm and look like badass, menacing fighters. Glorio is another new character, serving as a travel companion to Goku and Supreme Kai throughout the story. Little is known of him right now, other than the fact he's a skilled gunman and pilot. Considering he's playing a big role and fighting alongside Goku, I think he's another likely candidate. Degasu is revealed to be one of the Supreme Kai's siblings, and while we haven't seen him fight yet, he seems to despise his brother for working alongside humans and is a bit of a sneaky individual all around. He could end up becoming a major villain, and as a Kai, he most likely has key manipulation abilities. It would be interesting to see him interacting with Zamasu in-game. I'd love it if we got some new bonus characters unrelated to Daima and Superhero. Some missing characters I really want to see are King Vegeta, King Piccolo, and Piccon, but I find it unlikely for these DLC packs. Hopefully in the future, we'll get some missing characters from Tenkaichi 3. And that's been my DLC predictions for the upcoming characters in Sparking Zero. What do you think of my list? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe for more Sparking Zero content. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, this has been Nickfamous. See you later.